Hi Year 7 and 8. This is a quick video just to show you the basic setup of a machine without threading it and how to work through these practice sheets. Sheet 1 is just a series of straight lines, sheet 2 turning around corners 90 degrees, and then sheet 3 some wavy lines. And the idea is that you follow the lines that are on there and the needle will perforate the sheet, making a series of holes. Again, no thread. Now the first thing you need to do is plug your pedal in, okay? So make sure your power point goes behind the machine, down through the hole in your desk, plug it in underneath, gets plugged in on the side here, and the foot goes underneath your machine, okay? Down near your foot. Okay, so pop that on the floor, it needs to be comfortable, and plug your power point in and turn him on. Okay, get comfortable at your seat and position your pedal under your foot so you're nice and comfortable. Okay, now just next to the power button here, the power cord is a power button, you can flick that to on and you should get a light come on. If you don't, tell the teacher, because those globes can be replaced. Okay, so a couple of things about the machine. You've got your power, you know how to plug him on. This dial here, it's got A, B, C, D, E, F and G on it. That relates to what's over here, this key, and they're different stitch types. So it is your stitch selection dial. And we're just going to be doing a straight stitch that runs through the middle of the needle, so A. So make sure that's in line with that line there, okay? A. This second one is a stitch length, and 2 seems to work well. We may need to change that as we go depending on the type of fabric, okay? But at the moment we're running with an A and a 2, okay? So, our machine at the moment has our pressure feet up, okay, it's in the air, and you can control that with this lever at the back. I'll just tilt the machine so you can see this little black lever that's here. If you pull that down, it comes down. You lift it up, it goes up. Now the needle at the moment is in the machine, so to bring that up, you wind the wheel that is on the side here towards you, okay? As I wind, that's going down and then coming back up. Okay, so now I'll be able to put my piece of paper under there. I'm going to start with my straight line one, and I'm going to line that up to my first line, and I'm going to bring that down so he's in line, okay? Now to run the machine, you use your foot to press down on the machine pedal, the black one on the floor. Now the harder you press down, the faster it goes. So you're going to start with just a little bit of pressure instead of straight down. Okay, so a little bit of pressure, keep your fingers out to the side here. Your right hand is at the back and it steers. Okay, so I'm just going to hold that steady and the machine will feed it through for you. Okay, nice and slow. Now I'm going to purposely go off track. Oh, I can try and steer with my hand to get him back online. If I go faster, you'll hear the difference. Oh, I've lost control. I'm going to come back to the line by steering and straight. Now I've stopped and my needle is still in the paper. So I'm going to wind the handle on the side towards me until the needle is up, and it's up, and I can lift from the back and my paper can go out and I can inspect it. Okay, and I told you I purposely went off the line a bit at the start and the end because I was testing out the different speeds. And so now I'm going to start on the second line. So I'm going to position him in underneath the needle, bring him down. There we go. I'm good to go again. Make sure my foot's comfortable. Nice and slow, just feeding him through. Now getting close to the end, I can actually wind by hand. So wind it towards me and I can get right to the end of that line. I think I can go one more. Spot on. So now I'm going to wind him up out of the paper, lift it up and take my paper out nice and straight. Now you're going to do that for that whole sheet. It might be a fluke, that one. So I want to see consistently that you guys can sew in straight lines. Okay, that's sheet 1. I'm going to move on to sheet 2 to show you how to do this. Now this one starts in this direction, so I'm going to put him in that way. Line him up. Same thing until I get towards the corner. As I get close to the corner, I'm going to stop. So I'm going to lift my foot up, wind him by hand to the corner, and when he's at the corner, I'm going to leave the needle in the paper. One more, I think. Okay, needle's in. Now I'm going to lift here. I'm going to pivot my paper very carefully, get it straight, and I'm going to bring this back down. Okay, and then I'm going to go again. Nice and steady. Don't go any faster than you can control. I'm getting close and I'm going to go by hand. Okay, I'm going to lift this up while the needle is in the paper, rotate. Actually, I think I can go one more. Rotate, bring them down, and I'm going to go again. Okay, hands are out to the sides, they are nowhere near the needle. I'll do one more corner. Alright, nice and slow into the corner by hand, winding the wheel towards me. Okay, he's in the paper, I'm going to lift that up, rotate my paper very carefully, and go again. Now we're just learning, it doesn't matter if you go off the line. The more you do it, the better you'll get. I'm close, I'm going to stop with my foot and go by hand. Okay, I can turn the corner again, lift, rotate carefully, bring him back down. I'll stop at the end of this next one. So I'm going to just wind the wheel up so I can get my needle out. I'm going to lift up here, and that's far enough for me to show how to turn around some corners. You guys will keep going until the end and you'll be really good by the time you get into there. Now your third sheet has got some curves on it, so it's good to practice these in case you need to stitch on some pockets or shapes that you've cut out that are an irregular shape. Okay, so same thing, position him under on the angle that the line's going off on at the start, and use your foot to control the pedal nice and slowly. So only put a little bit of pressure on him. It's a bit much, I'm going to back off. And I'm just steering with my back hand. Done. My needle's up already. Not too bad if you can see those perforated dots. And then you can try the second and the third, but the slower you go with this one, the better. Now if you don't manage to get the hang of it on your first sheet, it's okay. I've printed some spares off that you can come and get the sheet that you found a bit challenging and you can have another go at it, okay? When you have done your 3 sheets and you're feeling pretty good about it, I want you to take a photo of each one and put them in a PowerPoint and put the heading in the PowerPoint sewing practice. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.